everyone. Today I'm going to be making a Basa fish, which is still on its bones, so it has its skin with the bones inside. I've washed it and I'm going to be using it in a coconut cream sauce. So I'm going to be making the Basa in a coconut cream sauce. You can also use Basa fillets if you want to. I chose just to use the whole fish and I cut it up into pieces. So I'm heating my wok at a medium-high heat, and I'm going to start off with some sesame oil. You may also use a peanut oil. That's also a great alternative for this recipe. And this one I'm using the sesame seed oil. So I'm going to wait till that heats up, and while I'm waiting for that, I have a piece of ginger. I'm just going to break it up into small pieces, and I also have some lemongrass that I'm going to cut up into smaller pieces as well. My wok is now heated up with the sesame oil. I have chopped up my garlic, my lemongrass. I have some minced garlic, and I have some powdered turmeric. You may also use fresh turmeric. I'm going to be using the powder in this recipe. So we're going to start off, now that our oil is nice and warm, we're going to start off with the ginger, the lemongrass, some minced garlic, and some turmeric. Now that I have my spices nicely mixed and they are cooking, I'm going to wait for them to cook a little longer, and then I'm going to add in my next ingredients. I'm going to be adding in some vegetable broth, I'm going to let this come to a boil, and once it has, I'm going to add in my next ingredients. Now that the broth with the spices have come to a boil, I'm going to now add in some coconut milk. I'm going to allow this to get to another boil, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Now that my sauce is completed with the coconut milk and the seasonings that we put in so far, it's come to a boil, and I'm now going to add in my fish. I'm going to let it all come to a boil and let the fish fully cook. And then once that's complete, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. My fish has been cooking in the sauce for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it's now complete. It was cooking at a high heat so that it can cook nicely with all the ingredients that we put into the sauce. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the fish out of the sauce, and we're going to rest it in a dish that it can stay warm. And then once I have all the fish out of the sauce, I'm going to strain the sauce so that we can get all of the lemongrass and the ginger pieces out of the sauce itself. And then we're going to add a few more ingredients, and I'll show you what that looks like. So we now have all of the fish out of the sauce. I have a strainer that I can strain the sauce. And then we're going to put it back on the heat. We have all of the pieces of the lemongrass and the ginger removed from the sauce. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put our sauce back onto the heat in our wok. It's a nice smooth texture. We're going to add some fish sauce now. And then I'm going to be cutting some nice fresh green onions, and I'm going to put it in the sauce. I'm going to let it come to a full boil once again, and once that's done, it's ready to serve. We will plate our fish. I have some nice rice to put with it, and then I will put the sauce that we have made over the fish with the rice, and it's ready to eat. If you like this recipe and you want to see more like this, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that share, like, and that bell notification. And don't forget, in the description will be all the ingredients that went into this recipe.